Hello, welcome to this update. Bienvenidos a este video. So we'll talk about newly formed tropical storm Alberto there. It has just formed and some other disturbances there. So let's see. Here are the products for tropical storm Alberto. So first, we have tropical storm warnings for southern Texas and Mexico there, and this is the tropical storm force wind field in orange, and then it's projected to make landfall by Thursday morning there in Mexico, and then die later because of the mountains there. So let's see here. Here the tropical storm force wind speeds probability. So you see there's a very high probability there in Mexico, higher than 90% there of tropical storm force winds. So some higher probabilities too in southern Texas and other parts of inland Mexico there. So let's say this in Spanish too. Esta es la probabilidad que haya vientos de fuerza de tormenta tropical. Entonces, podéis ver aquí que hay más de un 90% de probabilidad en la costa de México así, y unas probabilidades más altas así en otras zonas. Y aquí hay unos avisos de tormenta tropical en la costa de México. Y el que sea más peligroso sea la lluvia, porque este es como un pronóstico de lluvia así, y muestra mucha lluvia para puntos del nordeste de México. Esto no está en milímetros, está en inches, que es el sistema de Estados Unidos, pero luego enseñaremos un mapa que está en milímetros. Entonces podéis ver mucha acumulación para estas zonas ahí. Sea muy peligroso esto. Entonces, tomar precauciones. Y aquí podéis ver la lluvia y los días aquí abajo. Entonces está ahí ahora la tormenta tropical y entra mañana en México sí, pero ya antes que esa tormenta tropical entre en México, ya habrá lluvia muy fuerte en zonas del nordeste de México y incluso ya hay un poco hoy así que está entrando, pero va a piorar así, va a quedar mucho peor mañana así. Y hoy por la noche ya puede llover más así en estas zonas, pero mira mañana que pasa. Esses jueves aqui, e aí enseña lluvia muy fuerte nestas zonas aqui do norte de México, como aí Monterrey, Monclova, Ciudad Victoria. Mucha lluvia fuerte mañana, y ahí está la tormenta tropical que está entrando y continúa la lluvia fuerte. Mira que fuerte estas lluvias. Continúa un poco más así y mejora el viernes. El viernes va a mejorar, pero también puede haber más al sur de México unas lluvias así fuertes, escasas. E estas lluvias fuertes aí vão seguir um pouco a outras zonas del oeste de México. Então, como muy tarde el jueves y más el viernes así, habrá lluvia más fuerte en estas zonas así del norte y oeste de México, principalmente el oeste así, y ya se va todo. Pero luego, después de esto, muestra que continuarán las lluvias tropicales así en muchas zonas de México así, con más tormentas algunos días así. Y ya miraremos luego que pasar después. Y entonces hay las temperaturas que quería enseñar, que en la parte más cálida del día están muy altas, así como 42, 40, 41 en estas zonas del oeste, así principalmente, así como 41, 39, así, está muy cálido. Entonces, precaución con las temperaturas altas también. Y ahora finalmente la acumulación de lluvia en milímetros. Podéis ver en las próximas 12 horas, no hay muchos, solo un poco así en la costa. En las próximas 24 horas ya hay más así en estas zonas. Y la escala está aquí abajo así. En los próximos 3 días, que será el jueves el peor, enseña mucha acumulación aquí. 133, 181, 130, 134. Mucha acumulación de lluvia en estas zonas aquí. Y más al norte, así, en estas montañas, está muy peor. Mira, 260 milímetros en estas montañas, 293 cerca destas ciudades aqui, Galeana, Raiones, 350 milímetros acumulados em Raiones, disse aqui, 391, mais ao norte aqui um pouco. É muita lluvia isto. Em Monterrey, 242, aqui mais abaixo, 377. Então, esto puede causar inundaciones así urbanas y inundaciones en la naturaleza, pero puede causar deslizamientos de tierra así que son muy peligrosos. Entonces, mucha precaución. Pero ahora hay este modelo meteorológico diferente aquí que enseña un poco menos que el modelo anterior, como 160, 190, sí, 200 en estas zonas. Está un poco menos que el otro modelo, pero es mucha lluvia. Aqui ao norte tem mais um pouco, assim, 156. E há esta outra zona aqui mais ao norte, com como 150, 171 milímetros acumulados. E mais ao sul aqui, mostra um pouco também, 170, 127, assim. Pero precauciones. Y hay este otro modelo diferente que enseña mucho aquí al sur, así, 197, 200, más aquí. Pero en estas montañas aquí muestra más así, como 300, más al norte aquí 305, 300 así. Aquí como 250. 194 e mais ao norte daqui um pouco menos, pero vai llover bastante também. E enseña em los próximos 5 dias, mais aqui no sul de México um pouco, e outras zonas com acumulação mais alta, assim. Aqui no oeste também, como 180, así. Y es esto. Y los vientos así. Aquí está la escala así. Hay unos vientos más fuertes en el mar por causa de este ciclón, claro. Y se aproximará un poco. Los vientos más fuertes estarán al lado norte de este ciclón, así. Como en estas zonas aquí, mañana sí, pero nada cataclísmico, solo unos vientos más fuertes, pero ni es tanto así. Pero la combinación de la lluvia más el viento puede causar que el agua del mar te inunde la costa un poco. Siempre pasa esto con estos ciclones tropicales así. Entonces, si estás muy cerca al mar así o a la costa, precaución con unas inundaciones costeras así. Y como las ondas aquí, podéis ver, espera, aquí las ondas más grandes así por ciclone, y jueves así están más grandes las ondas al norte de México así, y luego el viernes y sábado ya se calmará un poco. Y es esto. So, let's see the rest of the forecast here for the Caribbean, and then we'll see the tropical update there about the other systems and everything. So first, the rainfall here. This is from the Euro in the next 12 hours. So in the next 12 hours, it has some in parts of Panama, in Costa Rica, more in El Salvador and Honduras, Guatemala, and southern Mexico. It has some higher hotspots there. In the Yucatan, more in the next 12 hours too, in the coast of Texas, and then here in the northeastern Caribbean, some showers too in the next 12 hours, and in South America too, some areas, Colombia especially. And then in the next 24 hours, more in parts of Colombia, Panama, Costa Rica, more in Nicaragua, southern Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, southern Mexico, and then starts climbing here in Texas a little bit, in northern Mexico. And also for Florida, there might be some showers in the next 24 hours or thunderstorms. In Cuba here, some more in western Cuba, some showers in Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. Dominican Republic, some more showers in parts of the Caribbean. Now, in the next 3 days, it shows a lot for northern Belize in the Yucatan, so be aware in those areas, there'll be a lot of rain. And it shows even more for parts of southern Honduras and El Salvador. It shows like 356 millimeters for southern Honduras in the next 3 days, 305 for parts of Salvador, and 345 there for other parts of El Salvador. And then for the Pacific coast of Guatemala, like 200 and something, 212, 151, and southern Mexico here too, 100, 185, and other areas. So please be careful there in El Salvador, in Guatemala, and Honduras. These heavy tropical rains will continue and might cause flooding and landslides. So let's see here. For Mexico too, as I mentioned in Spanish, some very high totals there, especially in the mountains, and for mainly for northeastern Mexico. But then this moisture will make its way west and affect other parts there of western Mexico, and some more showers and thunderstorms in other parts of Mexico too. For the Caribbean, some isolated showers in the Western Antilles, and more rain in parts of the northeastern Caribbean, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. In the next 5 days, no big changes here, just a little bit more for the southern Caribbean, more in Venezuela, in northern Brazil there, in Guyana, Suriname, northeastern Brazil, lots for western Colombia, northwestern Ecuador, in parts of western Venezuela, some more too, and lots there. The ABC Islands still dry, and let's see, the Dominican Republic maybe some more, the Eastern Caribbean some more there, and then here more for Panama, Costa Rica, especially northwestern Nicaragua there. Some spots there up to 266 millimeters, and southern Honduras there, almost to 400 in some areas, like 381 and something, and for El Salvador here, like 328, very high totals, 368 there for San Salvador. Southern Guatemala is a little bit more, and for Mexico here, especially the Yucatan there, so it shows very high totals there, especially the northeastern Yucatan and northern Belize there, so be aware in those areas too. And let's see here, let's say this in Spanish there for them. Entonces va a haber más lluvia fuerte en los próximos 5 días en el Yucatán, principalmente en el norte-este de Yucatán y el norte de Belice también, pero en los próximos 3 y 5 días habrá mucha lluvia fuerte en El Salvador y el sur de Honduras, norte-oeste de Nicaragua y sur de Guatemala. Mucha lluvia fuerte, unas zonas ahí con más de 368 milímetros de acumulación. Entonces, mucha precaución con estas lluvias fuertes ahí. Por favor, más lluvia en otras zonas así, pero menos, más en oeste de Colombia, en Venezuela, partes de Guyana y Suriname, y es esto. So let's see the dust here. So here, there's some lingering dust in parts of the Caribbean there, and especially this plume here in the central eastern Caribbean there will move west a little bit, affect parts of the Dominican Republic, and then there'll be this next plume affecting the eastern Caribbean there by Saturday. So some more dust and air quality issues there by Saturday. In Africa, of course, lots of dust. And let's see here, still some dust there in parts of Venezuela, maybe in those other areas there too, of the Caribbean. So be aware. Let's see the temperatures. Very hot there in some areas, into the 30s in parts of the Caribbean. Here too in Cuba, into the 30s. Bahamas like in the 29s. And a little bit cooler in Central America because of all these rains, but still hot in some spots eventually. So let's see here, finally, the tropics update. So wait, let's see here. So in the next 7 days, we have still this disturbance there at a 20%. An area of showers and thunderstorms located several hundred miles east of the Bahamas is associated with a surface trough of low pressure. Environmental conditions are marginally conducive for some gradual development of this system as it moves like west-northwest. The system is forecast to approach the coast of southeastern United States by latter part of this week. So be aware. And then there's this other disturbance here, already at 30% in the Bay of Campeche. So another broad area of low pressure is forecast to develop over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico this weekend. Environmental conditions are expected to be conducive for gradual development of this system through early next week, while it moves slowly west-northwest or northwestward. So 0 and 30% chance. So let's see some models here. First, some potential tracks here. So, of course, there because of Tropical Storm Alberto, and then let's move along here, and a little further into 42 hours, and then it takes there into Mexico, the tropical storm, and then there are even some on samples there, near the Bahamas, but those are like below tropical depression strength, or scattered wind gusts of tropical depression strength, but no organized system. And let's see here, forecast tower, let's put 66. Let's see, 66 hours, we get some more lines there, heading towards Florida, but no organized system or nothing. The tropical storm there into Mexico, of course, but then we start getting some low pressures in parts of the southern Caribbean, but especially in Central America, we start getting some more low pressures there in Central America. And then let's move this to 90 hours. We get more low pressures in Central America, heading north into the Bay of Campeche there. But this is kind of messed up because it's over the same spot as Tropical Storm Alberto is. But you can have an idea. Let's see. Down here, nothing else, just some scattered lines. And let's see, forecast tower, let's put 126. So it has there, it's very hard to see there because it's over the tracks of Alberto too, but you can see there's some more low pressures there of another potential system there too, and then some more lines there, but nothing else big. Another little lost line there. And let's put this forecast tower to 216. This kind of a radical move, but let's see. We have some lines there of low pressures, some low pressures in the southern Caribbean too, but those are probably below tropical depression strength. And then the lines there of Alberto and that other system. And then we start getting a line or two in the main development region there, but nothing crazy, just some low pressures. And let's put this to 240 hours, and still another line or two, and some more lines there. But in 240 hours, it picks up like two small, a little bit stronger low pressures there, but it's still uncertain. So let's see the GFS here for all of this. So there's Tropical Storm Alberto there now, making landfall in Mexico with all the heavy rain in Texas and Mexico there. And then it continues the heavy rain in Central America there, and takes it over the Yucatan and forms this other low pressure there by Saturday, and takes it into Mexico again. So let's see. And then later still has some moisture there, but nothing crazy. The GFS is not showing any more systems there. So let's see the Euro here. So it has Tropical Storm Alberto there now, and some heavy rains in Central America. And let's see, it goes into Mexico there, and then more heavy rains in Central America. Nothing else there yet. And then the heavy rains in the Yucatan too. And then it forms this low pressure by Saturday there too, and kind of leaves it like very broad and everything. So it's still uncertain if that will develop or not. But let's see the Canadian here. So wait. It's because that run is new, so it hasn't uploaded yet. But let's see here. Sorry, I don't know what happened here. So this isn't working. Wait, here, sorry. So there's Tropical Storm Alberto there now, making landfall tomorrow in Mexico. Then more heavy rain in Central America. So all the models are showing that, so please be careful. And then the rains in the Yucatan, more tropical rains and thunderstorms in Mexico, BOR2. Then by Saturday picks up this other low pressure here, not as strong as Alberto, but it takes into kind of into Mexico through there by Tuesday, by next Monday or Tuesday. And then it has some maybe low pressures there. It's more heavy rain by the end of this month in Central America, but no other systems. So let's see here. The Nevgen, so there's Tropical Storm Alberto now, and then by this Saturday it forms another low pressure there and heads into Mexico too. So the icon here, let's see, there's Tropical Storm Alberto there now, and then continues to heavy rain Central America, some scattered showers there in other areas, and then by Saturday it forms this other low pressure there and takes a little bit north into Texas and Mexico there by Monday. So all the models are showing this other low pressure forming there later, but they are all showing it weak. So in my opinion, I don't think it will be a tropical storm or anything, but we could definitely have one. So we have to keep monitoring. But that's other system there. The Euro just takes some moisture into the southeast, but no organized system. And the GFS, it also has the rain there. And let's see, it takes it into the southeast, but no system either. The Canadian, it has some rain there, and then it goes towards the southeast, but no system either. So, like, no more models are showing development on that. So so it's very low. So let's see what else here. Maybe some more wind gusts. Wait, here. So let's see here. We have some stronger winds in parts of the Atlantic and northern Bahamas too, in parts of the Caribbean there, and then there with the tropical storm, of course, and then in parts of the Caribbean too. And always when there are gusty winds, be aware of small craft and everything. There might be small craft advisories there in other areas. So let's see, still very strong winds there from Alberto into Texas and Mexico. And then there it has some strong winds by the Yucatan by Friday and Saturday, especially like this whole week, some strong winds there. And then gustier in parts of the Caribbean depending on the day, like Sunday, some gustier winds there too, some other areas. And then by there in the Gulf of Mexico, some stronger winds by Saturday there too, and Friday, but nothing crazy. So let's see here something else, some thunderstorms maybe. Let's see, we might have some rains and storms to cross Florida, like tomorrow or late this night, but with that system there, that won't develop or anything. It shows some more storms there by Friday in some areas there of Florida. So be aware of some scattered rain and storms there these days, especially Friday. So let's see. I think it's done here. We could see some rain accumulation here from the Euro. So let's see. Monday, no. Friday. Let's see until Friday here. The Euro has more for Texas, for southern Texas, and central Texas a little bit more too, but a little bit less. Southern Texas has more there, and Louisiana like a little bit. There could be more in some areas, but like between 0.1 and 1 inch there in parts of Louisiana. In Florida too, very low, but there could be like 1 inch in some spots, and scattered rains there, parts of South Carolina and Georgia too. And let's see, in Mexico there a lot in those areas. And the name here, let's see, it has more for Texas there, southern Texas, parts of western Texas, and Louisiana too, some spots with more, parts of Alabama there and Florida, a little bit more in central Florida and like northeastern Florida too, in Georgia. So let's see here, just one more thing for Alberto here. Wait, why isn't it showing here? Wait, because I need the other Outlook. Wait, here, so let's see some storm surge here things. So the storm surge forecast, it's already happening probably, so up to 4 feet there in some areas, especially those areas there in southern Mexico, no, Texas, in southern Texas too, especially, and some other areas there. So here we can see the probabilities of some tornadoes there in southern Texas too, because of the rain bands from this system. So be aware of a tornado there maybe. So let's see here, because it's already happening there, the storm surge in Texas. I just put in the latest community post here, as you can see, the storm surge there in parts of Texas, especially in this town here, in Surfside Beach. So lots of storm surge and heavy rain flooding those areas already. So please be careful there in Texas too. So this is it, I think. So stay safe, everybody, from these heavy rains in Mexico and Texas, from the heavy rains in Central America, and everything. So stay safe, and excessive rainfall is a moderate for flash flooding there today, and stay safe.